Here he is. Yeah. Hang on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, all good.
So how are you feeling about today?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, just get inside the studio, get a few bits down first, and see how it goes. Done. Let's see if he's in.
Way too early for him.
Here we are.
Howdy. You alright?
Yeah.
How you been?
Not bad.
Everyone well?
Not bad, not bad.
How are you?
This, believe it or not, this is the guy. This is the guy.
The guy.
I'm the guy. Hi, I'm Matt Thorpe. I'm the producer and mixing engineer for the Achilles single. So now I'm going to take you through some of the equipment we're going to be using on this EP that they're releasing. So we're using a Pro Tools HD rig, which is pretty standard in the industry now. We've got the C24 here, which is my mixing console. This controls Pro Tools and various functions of it. I'm working with the lead singer Ali. His setup is generally he likes to be quite far from the mic. We generally use a Newman. He was pretty adamant about what he was going to use, and he is that kind of personality. He set his mind on something, and that was I kind of had to roll with it.
Am I actually got to sing now?
There's no turning back, I'm running one way down the tunnel, painted black, I lost my way. Well, come to the place of no return.
Hi, I'm Ali Wood. I'm the vocalist, the songwriter and the rhythm guitarist of this band.
Okay, yeah, Ali. I first met Ali through a friend. And I don't know. It was an experience. It was something I'd never forget. I don't quite know what I was expecting when I think back to that day.
Easy go, that's just how you live.
I do remember that meeting, and I remember walking away thinking, no, there's something we can definitely work with here. And lo and behold, we did. And hey presto, we are here.
Ali, performer, yeah, he's a front man, confident, knows what he likes his style of music.
My influences, well, other than, of course, Almighty God. He put me on this planet to do one thing really, and that is to pay homage, not steal, pay homage to the artists that have inspired me to do what I want to do. And artists such as Michael Jackson, Oasis, Bon Jovi, Aerosmith, the Beach Boys. The best thing I could do is pay homage and hopefully, you know, come up with a finished article which comes remotely, well, just 1/10 as closest to the quality as what they churn out.
I think he's got a lot of charisma, you know. He's kind of the archetypical pop star with a bit more rock edge, you know, with the whole band thing, but Yeah, no, he's pretty mad.
Need to make sure we get my photographic eye side. I'm joking.
Because I guess he's been playing for a long time. Because he seems to just be able to write songs so easily.
You have, you know, one class of frontmen who can't sing, and you have the others who don't want to go on stage, but they're really good. With Ali, there is not a shred of that. You know, confidence level through the roof.
In fairness, he does his research and he knows what he wants. I did enjoy my time with Ali. Dealing with frontmen is always an experience.
I've known Ali probably, must be about 3 years now. We started off, well, he was singing at the time.
Well, this hotel my hangover whiskey's run dry to buy. Keeper's wigs cooking, she's cooking in the eye, and I didn't see it.
I think he put out an advert for, he wanted to start a band with a guitarist. So I got in touch, we started jamming, went from there really. Started the band Mercury River at the time. We've done that for a couple of years. We sort of don't know exactly really what happened. We kind of drifted apart through certain things, and now I'm here.
I mean, Rich is, he's the person I've known longest in the band. You know, before this setup, we were in another band together. And before that, he was in another, you know, quite well-known band in the from the neck of woods we're from, called Full Fat Milk. Personally, I'm not a fan because I don't like punk music.
Richard, as a player, what do you think of it?
Pretty bad. No, I think he's really good. I think he's got a lot of years of experience of kind of playing, because he was in Full Fat Milk, and I knew about them when I was about 14.
But to be fair, everyone I've ever come across has always complimented, you know, how good that band was, and for him to be, you know, the axeman in that band would have said a lot that he would have. Well, I can believe it because he's done it now in 2 bands. So I've worked with him, and you know, the guy's a legend of what he does.
I think, and he kind of just gets on with it. You know, that's the good thing about him. He can just go and go. You know.
Well, as a player, I mean, to be honest, I've only seen one girlfriend before, so. So I can't really say that he's a player as such. As a guitar player, however, I would say he knows what he's doing.
You wouldn't really like to upset Rich, I find. I don't know, he's got this feeling of like, if you push him too much, if you push him over the edge, I imagine he's one of these people that will just pounce and, I don't know, kill everybody. God, I hope he doesn't hear this. But, sorry, Rich.
Phenomenal guitarist. Yeah, I mean, he was a really modest guy about his playing and his ability, and he always kind of came in and with this look of, was that right? Are you happy with that?
Quite honestly, I prefer that kind of personality from a lead guitarist than I would, you know, the other side of, you know, I'm me, you know, and confronting with a vocalist 24/7, and classic. If you turn around and say to him, "I didn't really like that," he wouldn't storm out. You won't get Rich storming out. Solid player and just an all-round good egg.
It worked out really well, and I really enjoyed my time with Rich. Definitely want to work with him again, and I'm sure we will. We got on very well.
He's a quiet guy, shy guy, very reserved actually. But at the same time, very downright annoying. Very. I mean, he'll be late for his own funeral, let's just say that. And if he knew it was going to come, he'd still forget. So, yeah, he's nice but dim. In a good way.
Shame he's a ginger. What more can you say? Only joking, Rich, sorry.
I don't want to have to start cutting up everyone.
Yeah.
Alex, noisy, irritable,
Yeah, fuck.
attention span of a squirrel.
Hopefully it won't go off again. I was checking to make sure. I think it probably would have been towards the end of that last one that it would have gone off.
Oh, so it's gone off.
Keeping him entertained while I'm trying to set things up, without him bloody dancing around, singing.
Well, he's probably the best drummer I've ever worked with. I've worked with so many in my time, and I don't know what it is about drummers, in my time they've always become across as either, they just like to make lots of noise and everything. And actually, when I think about it, scrap that. He loves making lots of noise.
Yeah, he knows what music he likes, definitely. Good drummer. Nice guy.
Yeah, no, Alex is really good because he kind of had, when I first went to practice with you guys, it was kind of like we were talking about the Doors and you just kind of cracked it out and it was just like, yes.
He's eager, he's willing. If anything, he's probably in the band, even though technically Rich should be my trusted right-hand man, which, alright, I'll make him my left-hand man. I would say Alex is my trusted right-hand man, really, in the band, because without him, a lot of things would not get done. Evolves a lot around his presence being there. He's very much a glue, really, that keeps it all together. And he's an asset to the group.
Once he's on the kit, he knows what he wants. We've listened to plenty of tracks of him kind of going, I like that, I want that tom sound, and he worked very hard with me on kind of getting this modern feeling classic rock vibe that he really wanted in this track. And fair play to him, he listens to enough music to know how he wants his drums to sound, and I think we nailed it. Okay, so this is Alex's setup. This is the kit he's using for particularly the single is what I'm showing you here. He did want to use his Gretsch, but unfortunately it's too old a feeling kit for that kind of record that we're going for here. So I'm going to quickly run through the setup that I've used here. It's commonly referred to as the Glyn Johns technique. which is 2 overheads, and normally a centerpiece. I've taken it out so that I can kind of walk around and show you. And then we've spot mic'd the bass drum and the snare, and we've just put 1 ray gun there over the 2 toms. The plexi shield will also be behind Alex, with a duvet just to sound dampen. And yeah, that's how we get his sound.
Well, yeah, I mean, I must admit, if he was never, if he never makes it as a full-time musician, which, in my opinion, I think he's got a good chance. If he doesn't, I'm pretty sure he's going to do pretty well, doing Head and Shoulders adverts. I mean, yeah, he's got the whole Lethal Weapon Mel Gibson sort of thing at the moment. Probably just as crazy as him. Yeah, he needs to get a snip.
Nice.
Beef jerky.
Actually, I got some gooeys to go with
Get a
them.
good one.
Oh, what's all this?
Gooeys.
Oh wow,
They look pretty good.
what's all about?
I can't even open them. Pretty dexterous. Do you want,
Oh, cheers. You're starving.
do you want some of your beef
I
jerky?
finished my beef jerky
You
first.
sure? That looks pretty good.
No, I finished this and then I'll have a goo.
God, you're weird. This is hard at work.
Were you an American in the previous one?
Yeah.
Dan the man. Newbie, I think, yeah. I only learnt his name yesterday.
It's really fucking awkward.
Sorry.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Good bassist.
Okay, you guys ready to go?
Yeah, we like that.
Brilliant bass player. Pleasure to work with. Big fan of the Doors.
The Doors, Smiths, Steely Dan, stuff like that, because their bass lines are really intricate. So that's kind of where I'd be heading, because it kind of adds a lot more depth to the songs.
Very much like the rest of the band, he had a good idea of what he wanted. He was really shy, but had a very set idea about how he wanted to feel in the track.
Yeah, again, great. Always game for a laugh. A bit like Rich, a bit quiet, but once you chip away and obviously really get to know him as a person, he's a good solid player.
What can I say about Dan, really? I mean, he's the youngest in the group, so he's kind of like the person that I would say the whole band kind of looks after as such, really. He's a good bass player, he does as he's told, which, to be honest with you, in this band, you need to do as you're told.
Is that you, Ali?
And, he's determined. He wants to do well, and he does his homework. To be honest, he's just the guy that I can't really have got any complaints with.
Dan is one of those people that studies his instrument, knows it, and performs to the best level he can. Even in rehearsals, you see him, you see that little smile appear, he's having a good time, and you know that.
Come to the place unknown. Welcome to the place unknown. Come to the place unknown. Return. Whoa, 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 whoa.
like on the bridges and all that. So it's kind of.
I like that. Yeah. Well, you know, me myself, you know, if you're asking me directly, yeah, I'm having a blast.
Well, I mean, as it sounds already unpolished, I would listen to that. Yeah, I really enjoy it.
The recording process has been a painless one, and it's been great to work with such great guys, and at the end of the day, friends, and that's what makes it even more better. You know, you get to work with your friends. You know, Matt's my friend. You know, the mixer. You know, the engineer's my friend. You know, obviously the band. You know, great to work with when we're on the money. That's why we're here recording this single. Welcome.
But I reckon there's probably a lot of room to kind of move on with the sound, because at the moment it's quite straight rock. There's a lot of room for manoeuvre, kind of go to different things, like a bit more jazzy, a bit more bluesy.
Matt's a really accomplished guy. He knows exactly what he wants in the studio. He knows when you go, basically, he fills you with the confidence. The minute you walk in there, he's already got it all set. He knows exactly, you know, what you're doing before you do it. So it makes things a lot easier for us as a band, as for us as individuals.
Yeah, he's really good. He knows what he's doing. He's went through my solo a few times. He was patient on a couple of occasions. Got everything down.
Does he not play much on this at all?
No, well, live he would, yeah, but it's.
We might need to fill this out a bit in the studio.
And he makes you feel at ease, you know, there's no, you know, he doesn't put you under any extra pressure or anything like that to, you know, do anything that you don't feel, well, you feel uncomfortable with. So, yeah, I've got nothing but pure respect, really, and he's, other than also being a top producer, he's a top guy as well. Well, no, but no, I mean, I did record a few back now. I never quite understood the one where I think it's supposed to be Chekhov.
Star Trek.
What the hell
Told
is that blooming, you know, that big orange thing?
I know what you mean. I think Deep Space Nine's my favourite though, so.
Yeah, but I like. No, I mean, did Cisco die
Cisco?
on the last episode? Like,
Did he die?
well, I don't know. He kind of I don't
I'm
know.
trying to remember them now, because you know, like it's the kind of thing you've watched such a long time ago, and I don't revisit every episode.
Yeah, I don't know. As sad as it sounds, I think when I was younger, I owned a Star Trek encyclopedia.
Oh, I've still got one.
I mean, the future for Achilles, I mean, I like to say, you know, we'll be in 12 months' time, for example. I like to think that we'll be going stronger, rather, and go for, you know, bigger, better things. We'll obviously still be together, you know, no lineup changes, I hope. You know, unless the drummer gets a haircut, you know, we could be having a new drummer by this time. Next time we have a chat. Get one, and I thought I need to buy it. I might be 30 now.
People we have supporting us along the way, it's been joyful. It's fun, and that's what music is at the end of the day.
Yeah, really enjoying the recording today. Got my parts down, finally. and Dad's making fun of me in there.
God. Well, this is probably that age-old thing, you know. I just hope the fucking single sells.
Well, you know, we'll see what happens, but watch this space. And if I can last one thing, it's not the Achilles, it's Achilles, okay? So remember that.